Hey, good morning, good morning. This is Antoinette Williams, the founder of FAB, Personal Growth and Development. FAB stands for Focus, F, Focus, A, Attitude, B, Behavior. Focus on your attitude to change your behavior. Why? Because change begins within. It's Thursday, and it's usually Thankful Thursday, but today the theme of today will be Think About It Thursday. Think about it. So I have a lot that I have to think about, and I'm pretty sure you do as well. So, huh, wherever you are right now is based on the choices that you have made previously. They have brought you here, okay? Good, bad, or indifferent, you are where you are because of the choices that you have made. And if you do not like where you are, then you have to make better choices. Life is all about choices, it's all about free will. And so, in making better choices, I know for me, I have to do a better job of taking action instead of just talking about it or thinking about it. Yes, let's think about that. A lot of times we have plans of things that we want to accomplish and things we would like to do, aspire to do, but we have not done that. Why is that? Why? Is there something stopping you? Is there a limited belief that's preventing you from doing it? Why aren't you where you want to be? Do you really believe that you can be there? I want you to really think about it. Think about that. Okay? Think about why you're choosing to do things or choosing not to. Think about it. With that being said, after you have thought about it and you've come up with a clear, rational, no emotions involved, just sticking with the facts, what can you do now? What can you do? So for me, I have been working since the age of 16, and braiding hair on the side since I was 13. And here I am at 34, and I'm thinking about where I am as far as financially, as far as in my life, as far as my health, creating wealth. And I know for me, I had to really think about what changes needed to be made. Okay. And when I changed my thinking and my thoughts, my perspective on life, life changed for me. What do I mean by that? Well, let's see. Previously, somebody had told me, like, you always have a car payment. So, if you want a new car, just trade it in. You have a new car. And so I, at one point, was like, hey, you know what? You're right. And that's what I did. Got my first car and traded it in for my next car and then traded in for my next car. And it piled up a lot of debt where I was upside down, right? And so now I owed more than my actual car was worth. So last year, when I finally paid my car off, and like, child, my car is old. I call her Trina. She's the baddest bee. My bee looks bad, okay? Like, she's all types of beat up and everything else, but she's mine. She's mine, okay? Which was like a really big deal for me. Like, wow, I really did it. And the reason why I did it is because I shifted my thoughts. I shifted my thinking. You know, a lot of times we're taught certain things that may not be as accurate, and they come from teachings from other people. You know what I mean? Like, the poor is going to teach the poor how to be poor. Okay? The scammer is going to teach you how to scam. They are. And if you want something different, then you have to reach out and listen to people that do things differently. I have also learned that even with my goals, dreams, and aspirations, there are people that will look at you and they'll say, oh, that sounds good, but in the real world, what does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. Unfortunately, if a person doesn't believe that they can do it, then they find it hard to believe that you can do it. If a person hasn't seen or knows someone that has done it, then they'll have a hard time believing that you can do it. Which goes back to thinking. You really got to think about who are you talking to. Check the source of the information. You have to really think about, you know, where they are. When you take advice from people, are they where you want to be? If they are not where you want to be, why are you taking advice from them? Unless you're taking the advice to learn from their mistakes and their choices. And it's like, okay, well, I ain't going to do what they did because I see where they ended up. So I'm going to do things differently. You know what I mean? So today, as we are thinking, okay, we're going to use our brains, critical thinking. We're going to think about our choices, but not blame ourselves. We don't need to be the victim, and we don't need to be the judge. Okay? Take the emotions out of it. Stick with the facts. This is where I am. This is where I'm trying to be. And let's take little baby steps to get there. What's it going to take? Think about it, and let's get into action. Okay? Let's start right now. This message has been brought to you by Fab, Personal Growth and Development. You can find Fab on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube. If you like, please comment, subscribe, tell your friend to tell their friends, to get with our friends so we can all be friends. And this Fab squad, Fab family, welcome, welcome. And let's start making these changes. Change begins within. We're going to change our thoughts. We're changing our attitude. We're going to make it happen. That's it. That's all. Unstoppable. You guys have a great day, and thank you for listening to this message.